All right, interesting. Are there any others that could go in that same pile?
Not really, because these are kind of wider.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, like this one is not the same, because if you put it right there,
Yeah.
then you still have some.
Get that extra edge to it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So are any of those ones that you have left the same? Are they?
Not really.
No.
Like, you can add more onto it to make it the same.
Uh-huh.
Like this one, you probably
Start
have to hide
mixing.
it
Oh, interesting.
to make it the same.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Probably like that a little bit. But it'll still have a little bit left over, so you have to find the right piece.
Uh-huh. Right, to add to it. Okay.
Yeah, see, it's not one.
They're not one.
like
They're
that
just not as natural as that other one was, huh?
Yeah,
Okay. Good.
so those are spread out.
Okay. How about, so I'm going to slide those over here for a second. I'll get them out of your way. How about let's look at the triangle piles you have now. Tell me a little more about how did you know which ones to put together? That's what I'm still trying to kind of get.
Because, they like have special names for them, or you can think of something that goes with it. Like tall trees. You can picture this as a tall tree or a Christmas tree, because it's like point at the top. Like you could put a star at the top and things like that. And this one wouldn't be one, because the sides have to be the same.
I see. And what do you mean by the same there?
Like the sides are the same, but they're a little bit kind of like up and then down. This will probably be like a kooky house, because you have like some type of door right here, and then everything else.
And so find me another one that's a kooky house and show me how you know it's also a kooky house.
This one might be one big. Well, this one can be the rooftop, or it can be a small house.
Okay. And what's another one? So we have a kooky house, and we have a Christmas tree, and we have a rooftop. Okay, so show me everything that's a rooftop.
These are like kind of like rooftops.
Okay, so those three are rooftops, and are they all the same?
They are all the same, but they're just bigger. Some of them are bigger than the others.
Okay, and before you showed me how you what you meant by the same, can you show me with these? What does it mean to be the same but bigger? Let's just...
Like, you can just look at the sides. They're kind of the same. Like, if you have two of these, then you can put like one right here, and it'll be like this. So they'll be the same, but with this one, it's just smaller.
So it sounds to me like you're trying to grow them. Are you growing them into each other?
Yeah.
In some way? Okay, that's kind of interesting. It's an interesting way to look at it. Okay, and now show me everybody that's a kooky house and how you know which are kooky houses.
Because they have like, this part right here is kind of slanted.
Okay.
So you would know that it's kind of like a kooky house because it's slanted.
Okay.
And these go from like the top part right here down a little bit.
Down a little bit, okay.
And this is just straight up.
Now, do all of them do that same thing?
Yes.
So is this one the same as this one?
Yes, because it's slanted right here a little bit, and this one is kind of not the same as that bottom one, because it's kind of straight, and this one is kind of narrow.
Okay, so so these two are these two the same? Would you say the same thing about this one is the same, only bigger, or are you saying that these two are actually different?
They're different because you have to look at the whole shape to see if it's the same.
Okay, so is there another? So can we name these kind and call one of them kooky house and one of them something else?
This one can be a kooky house. And
okay.
This one can be. If you turn it on the other side, it kind of looks like an ice cream cone.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is there other ones that are? Show me which ones of the other ones are they kooky houses or ice cream cones?
This one would be more of a kooky house.
Kooky house.
This one can be a huge ice cream cone.
Good deal, huh?
And this one is a kooky house.
Okay. So these three are one, and these three are the other.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And one's a kooky house, one's like, okay. And then the ones over there are all Christmas trees?
Yes, but they're just smaller
Okay.
than this one.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try something with you to see if you can show me something. I wasn't going to do this, but you're very clever. I want to see what you would do with this. So I want you to, first off, look at these guys and tell me, are these all the same or are they different? And then if they aren't all the same, see if you can separate them. And if they are all the same, you don't need to. They're kind of little, so I know it's kind of hard. What are you doing?
You can try to put, since like the top and the sides are look kind of like the same, then you can compare the bottoms by trying to put them together. And if they're not the same length, then it'll help you separate them. Like these
okay.
Are the same.
So are those two the same and the same size, or are they same and and they're different sizes?
They're the same and the same size.
Okay. All right. So, are there any in here which are not that are not the same? Do we have any Christmas trees and kooky houses and ice cream cones and roofs?
Not really, because they're all like Christmas trees.
Okay.
But it's just the bottom that's kind of different. Like this bottom is different from this one. It was just a little tiny piece off.
Okay. Just a little bit cut off. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. I want you to have all the ones that seem like, I mean, we cut them out of paper, so sometimes they're not perfect. Now, can you figure out any way to make the bigger ones? Remember you were showing me about the growing thing?
Yeah.
Is there a way you can show me the growing thing, since these are a whole bunch of them, they're all the same but they're different sizes? Can you show me what you meant by, I'm still confused about this idea that two things can be the same but one can be bigger.
Like this one? One thing you basically have to do with this is just add more onto it.
Okay, how would you do that?
Like I just put the sides together and then it kind of fits.
Mm-hmm.
And then right here, if you look at it, like if you put a piece here, it really doesn't have to be like the same size.
Okay.
You can see that there's a missing triangle right here.
Okay.
Or it can be two triangles right here, because like two triangles kind of looks like a diamond.
Okay, so can you put some more triangles on there? In those places and show me what you mean?
Like right here.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that right there. And then if you add another triangle onto the bottom, it's like a diamond.
Cool. Oh, I see. So two of them make a diamond. Okay.
Yeah.
And can you so what you were trying to show me was the way in which a smaller triangle can be the same as a bigger triangle. So I see a smaller triangle. I see your two diamonds, but I don't see a bigger triangle yet. Is there a way to see a bigger triangle and all that?
You can make a bigger triangle by trying to add more onto it. But first you would take the bigger triangle and put the smaller triangles onto it to see how many smaller triangles make a big triangle.
Oh,